What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back here with some more champion-themed League of Legends songs. This time we're checking out Aphelios, the Weapon of the Faithful. And we got Vall in here, so that's awesome. So just first off, looks, he's got the color of purple and blue, right? So it's almost kind of like royalty, right? Purple is a color of royalty, and then blue almost kind of like noble or peace, right? And there's a very, very subtle gentleness to this guy's design, right? To his weapon being so curved yet looking so vicious, to the soft features of his face, to even the stance in which he's just kneeling down, right? And then you take a look at the faithful, and he's got like this spirit back here. So it's almost like he's out here punishing people, but like a messenger, apostle, if you will, or maybe he's even taken over by this spirit or whatnot. And then you look in the back, and I'm not sure if those are his followers or people after after him. And you also got like these beads over here on his left, which means like prayer beads and whatnot. So I'm very interested in seeing musically how they describe this guy. Let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up.
Awake to my voice.
Wasn't expecting this. Goodness, bro. The sound design on this is absolutely amazing. Now, it's almost like it's taking like some type of taking some elements from lo-fi music, not necessarily the low fidelity, but the kind of the muting of the drums, right? So there's not really a whole lot of dynamics going on. Instead, they try to recreate these dynamics with all these different type of sounds, and then let Laura pretty much fill those high ends, right? Because most of this music's been kind of occupying kind of like the mid low, or the mid low, maybe even a little bit of the middle low, on the darker side and everything, was very interesting, right? So it's almost like this guy's kind of like a conundrum, if you will. Like he kind of looks like, now it's crazy how much music can change your perspective on things, right? Because I'm thinking something of the complete opposite. I was kind of focused on some of the brighter colors, right? He's got this angel looking thing behind him. But now that I've heard this music, all of a sudden I'm starting to pay more attention to the darker colors of this guy, right? And then I didn't even pay attention to kind of like the look on his face, right? That's the look of a trained killer. And now all of a sudden things just look so much more menacing. That's the power of music, man. And it was only 1 minute and 13 seconds. But what is going on with this music is so amazing. It's just ear candy. That's what it is. That's what's up. Bass, sinister. honestly, guys, I think so far, like musically, this is what's most impressing me right now. The bass is kind of giving me like slithering kind of snake stuff. There's a whole lot of movement going on when it comes to the pattern, to the kind of like the rise, it's like we hear the lyrics like place your faith in me, but then there's like this darker kind of tone where, yeah, place your faith in me. I may come and save you, or I may do these things, but they're going to be of the darker nature, right? Almost kind of like an anti-hero, somebody who's going to possibly bring retribution, but at any cost. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely kind of getting anti-hero kind of vibe from them. But the music is still directly countering what I'm looking at, and that's what's so interesting because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at him. I'm like, yeah, this dude look like he could put some folks 6 feet deep and everything. But at the same time, I still get a sense of light from him, right? So, but the music is just evolving, right? I think at one point they even kind of not necessarily changed the rhythm, but they kind of how things be happening like 4/4. You got like 8 measures of this, 8 measures of that, 8 measures of this, or what have you. It's almost like it went 8 measures and then it went like 9 measures and then 8 measures. You know what I mean? Almost kind of changing up the time rhythm. I could be mistaken, but that's what this beat sounds like. It sounds like an evolving like snake, if you will. Oh, the sinister vibes, right? That's absolutely eerie. And then to even emphasize that, they put those breaks of silence in there. So now I'm getting a sense of maybe he's an assassin. There's just so much going on here, y'all.
Soon you'll be set truly free from all those chains you bear.
These strings. Now, see, this is. Oh, they brought it back, baby. They brought it back. See, the way. See, this is what I would call easy listening. This is not easy listening. Like it's so. The music and the sound design is so inclusive. It literally grips you, and it can't let you go. This. I'm gonna say it right now. Out of all the champion themes, this one's got to be my favorite. Okay, it's got to be my favorite. I don't know. It's time to go read about this guy. Let's see just how off the mark I was. All right, so I got this pulled up. Let's read some stuff here, shall we? Emerging from the moonlight shadow with weapons drawn, Aphelios kills the enemies of his faith in brooding silence. Okay, that explains kind of like the silent little breaks that we had in there. I was also getting a sense of assassination. So, okay. But what's very interesting, he says, in brooding silence, right? Almost as if right before you're killed, you get this sense of uneasiness, which will kind of explain some of that bass music that we kind of heard and how it was evolving and everything. Speaking only through the certainty of his aim. And so that's a firing of each. Is that a gun that he has? Okay. Though fueled by a poison that renders him mute. Oh, and he's okay. And he's mute. So that would explain kind of the lack of like dynamics, right? And why the song kind of hung out in the low, mid, the bass versions and everything. Oh, and you know what's even crazier is that I know no, he can hear, he just can't talk. So he does everything. He does all his observations through possibly listening, right? Because he can't speak. So that makes sense, right? Because the music was just so inclusive. It really was. You don't need to see anything. Everything is being explained to you. And that's crazy. Okay. He's guided by his sister alone. So, okay, so that's his sister. From her distant temple sanctuary, she pushes an arsenal of moonstone weapons into his hands. For as long as the moon shine overhead, Aphelios will never be alone. So now, this and then you got your sister, your true ride or die, pushing weapons into your hands. So this man can pretty much form anything he wants. This is a gun slash sword slash knuckle buster. That's crazy, man. Okay, see. Oh, look, dang, that's crazy. His difficulty's high. Only the best of the best can play as this guy. Now let's kind of look at his skins. Oh, this kind of reminds me of what was that? Devil Man, Crybaby, Devil Man. For some reason, I'm getting really big vibes. I really like this. It's like an edgy kind of Diablo, right? Kind of character skin I could see in Diablo. And then Lunar Beast. Okay. These are the color palette reminds me of something I would see at like a Chinese festival, right? The dragons. I'm specifically thinking of, because we definitely got the fireworks, but it's and we got the city down here. When I first saw this, I immediately started thinking of Mulan, right? And the colors in the festival and everything. So this is very interesting, very, very colorful, very modern and everything. I don't know, he might be controlling the fireworks, but guys, I'm gonna tell you, like, musically, this is by far my favorite, and I think it's gonna be very hard for anything else to trump it. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.